Hey everyone, back again, firing up another matchup for you from baseball history using our favorite game engine, Out of the Park Baseball 20. We're going back to 1937 here with our first team. The Reds, last place in 37. Not a great year for them, only 56 wins. The roster had, of course, numerous holes. Some notable players. Ernie Lombardi, one of the better catches of the era, quite a character. When he did play, hit 334 there, you can see. He hit 22 doubles. Did miss quite a few games. He was quite injury prone in his day, but he's a star you might want to keep an eye out in this series for. Kiki Kyler was a great player with Cubs and the Pirates. He's 38 here, so these aren't his declining years, obviously, but still played in 117 games and hit 271. Eval Goodman, 12 triples, interestingly enough. Alex Campuris, 17 home runs, 71 RBIs. Not a great team average. So obviously some issues here for the Reds. Pitching-wise, not terrible. Lee Grissom had a decent ERA. He started 30 games but appeared in 50. Paul Derringer is a name you might recognize. Very good pitcher in his prime. This year, not all that bad either. He pitched over 220 innings. He had a 4.04 ERA. Peaches Davis, a decent year. And good old Johnny Vandermeer at 22. He's quite young here on this rotation. I'm not sure we'll see much of him. But one of the things about this rotation is no real rotation set. They, as you can see, used a lot of players in relief as well as starters. Maybe something reminiscent of the advanced teams of today's day and age, but I think the Reds did it more of desperation than out of innovation, so to speak. So their opponents are going to be a much more recent team, the 2017 Washington Nationals, just a couple years ago from when this video was made. Dusty Baker's team won the NL East. They were first with 97 wins. And the offense, of course, and the lineup, very familiar to a lot of us of recent baseball past. The Bryce Harper had one of his better years, 319 average, 29 homers, 87 RBIs. Ryan Zimmerman still getting it done, 36 108, 303 average. Daniel Murphy hit 322. Anthony Rendon getting it done with 100 RBIs. You had Jason Worth. Just a very, very good offense. Strength there of the Nationals, however, might even be their pitching that's even better, it would appear. Max Scherzer, the ace, of course, outstanding year, 16-6. Steven Strasburg started 28 games. He was 15-4 with a 252. Gio Gonzalez, those three alone, top of the line starters, as well as Sean Doolittle, who was their closer. So the modern Nats, very good. We're disappointed to lose to the Cubs in the postseason, 3-2, but definitely the outright favorites in this series. No doubt about that. They will have home field advantage, and we'll see. We'll see what the Reds can do. We've seen supposedly bad teams step it up when they play in our matchups for the 7-game series. So we'll see if the Reds can do that, or will it be all Nationals? So without further ado, we're going to head on out to Nationals Park for the 2 opening first games and see how our series goes, be it a short one or if the Reds make it competitive. So here we are, second inning, Nationals Park. Matt Wieters in a big spot here, bases loaded against Lee Grissom. Nobody out, so Wieters a chance to break this thing wide open here early in this ball game. And Wieters will hit this one too short. Plays made at second, relay to first is going to be in time. A double play for the Reds, but a run will cross the plate. Harper touches home, and it's 1-0 Nationals, but I think the Reds will take that exchange. We'll move now to bottom 3. Here's Harper now at the plate against Grissom. They're 2 men on, 2 out. And this is hit to first. That one's going to get through the right field. Run around third. Here comes the throw. We got to play at the plate. It's going to be late, however, and Murphy's going to score. It's 2-0. Nats, thanks to Bryce Harper, who gets his team on the board. We'll move to the fifth here with Strasburg on the hill. Lou Riggs at the plate with the runner on third and one out. Infield in, and this is hit too short. However, no play is made there. Murphy appeared had issues getting the ball out of his glove, so it's an infield single, it looks like, and run will score, so the Reds are able to cut the deficit. Campuris comes in. It's 2-1. Move to the sixth now. The Reds looking for even more. Ball Goodman at the plate with 2 outs. Goodman will line this one up the middle. That'll get past Murphy. Here comes a throw to third, and a runner would advance, taking a chance there. So runners on the corners here for Alex Campuris. Chance for Campuris to tie the game or better. See if Strasburg can get out of the situation here as he checks the runner on first. Pitch now to Campuris. Strikes him out. There's the heater. A payoff pitch by Strasburg. And this inning is over, so the Nats will hold their lead. 2-1. We'll move bottom of the sixth. Michael Taylor at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. This one's hit back to the mound. Pitcher grabs it. Throw to second was probably ill-advised, and it is late. It is a late throw. And it's going to be now bases loaded as Cascarella went for the risky throw at second to try to get the force, but the ball got there late and play wasn't made. So now with 1 out, it's Wilmer Defoe who has a chance. It is 2-1. A tough spot here for the Reds. Defoe hits it to first. Play is made at home. Relay to first, not in time, but the Reds get the lead man, so they hold off here the rally for the time being. And Howie Kendrick now up with 2 outs, and in order for him to come through, he's got to come through here in a 2-out situation. Cascarella's going to deliver. And Kendrick goes past the shortstop. That's going to get down. 1 run, and here comes another man rounding third. He's going to get in. 4-1 now, Nats. A big 2-out single by Kendrick. We'll move all the way to ninth now with Frank McCormick at the plate facing the Nats closer, Sean Doolittle. Here it's 5-1. 1 out. Delivery there goes to Murphy at second. Throw to second is made. Relay to first. Double play. Doolittle induces the twin killing, and the Nationals win Game 1. Fairly comfortably here, 5-1. Sloppy played game there. 2 errors by each side, but the Nats will take it. They have given Steven Strasburg the win. He has struck out 5 in only 6 innings of work, and then the Nats bullpen did a good job from there. Lee Grissom takes the loss. He got in some trouble there in the early innings, but didn't pitch terribly. Daniel Murphy, 2 for 4 with an RBI, and Howie Kendrick got the big 2-out single with 2 outs as the Nats put up 3 in the 6th inning. So, nice win for the Nationals. Sean Doolittle closed it out. No surprise in Game 1. The Nationals take the advantage of the series, as we well expected. Moving to Game 2, as the Nats will try to make it 2 in a row here in this series. Nice pitching matchup. Max Scherzer is going to go against Paul Derringer. Good pitching matchup between 2 good arms, and the Reds really need some hitting here, some support, as they didn't get much in Game 1, but it won't be easy against Mad Max. We'll see what happens in Game 2. Will the Nationals extend and really put more pressure on the Reds as they head back home? So let's head out to Nationals Park for Game number 2. Here we go, Game 2. Matt Wieters up at the plate. 1 out. Derringer facing him here in the 2nd inning. Wieters hits one deep to right. This one's got good carry. This one all the way back to the track and over the wall home run. Matt Wieters. 2-run blast here in the 2nd inning. 2-0 Nationals. Good shot there by Wieters. He took Derringer deep. Bottom 3, here's Bryce Harper. Rendon on first. Nobody out. And Harper lines this one into the gap. That's going to get down. Rendon moving the third. Rendon is going to get the green light. He's going to come around to score a double by Harper. 3-0 Nationals. They've broken out in front again as they did in game one. Moving all the way to the ninth. John Ross now facing Alex Kempers with 2 outs here in the ninth inning. 5-0. Here's the pitch by Ross. That is fouled into the catcher's mitt. Throw to first. Will be in time. And a shutout by the Nationals. They win game one 5-1. They win game two 5-0, dominating both performances at home. Matt Scherzer goes almost the entire game. He pitched 8 2/3, struck out 12. What a performance by Scherzer. He pitches magnificently. Matt Wieters with that home run early. We saw it in the second inning. And Bryce Harper with a double and an RBI and a run. So the Nationals really in control. They play much better than the Reds in the first 2 games of the series, especially through their pitching. But who wouldn't? Facing Strasburg and Scherzer. Very difficult to get to this Nationals team. And now the Reds try to change their fortunes as they bring things to Crosley Field. Down 2-0. Peaches Davis will take the mound here against Gio Gonzalez in hopes. So first of all, scoring some runs and also getting a game here to make this a series. So let's head out to Ohio, the Queen City, for game 3. We are live now in game number 3, and we have Lou Riggs up there with a man on second. Now this has hit the deep center. This ball is going to carry. This ball is going to be off the wall, and the Reds are going to get on the board first here, 1-0. As Riggs doubles in a run. Here's Peaches Davis. Davis hits a single to right. That'll get down. Run around third. He's going to come around to score. And it is 2-0 Reds as they've broken out on top here in game 3. They seem to mean business. Billy Myers now at the plate. And Myers hits this one deep to center. That'll get over the center fielder's head. The Reds pouring it on here in the second inning. They've scored 3. Myers with an RBI double. We'll move now to the 6th, where Anthony Rendon is facing Peaches Davis, who's pitching a very good game with 2 on. And Rendon will hit this one into the hole. Rendon with a base hit to left. Defoe comes home to score, and the Nats get on the board. Here's Bryce Harper. 4-1. Harper's going to take this one up the middle. That's going to be a short. They'll throw it at first. They'll be in time. Runners advance. Here's Ryan Zimmerman. 2 men on. Zimmerman will get this one up the middle. That ball will get through. So a 2-out hit by Zimmerman's going to score 2. Ryan Zimmerman makes it a 4-3 ball game. Washington back in this game with a bang. We move to the 8th now. Adam Leans is at the plate. Ted Kleinhans is the man in relief. This one's hit to center. Coming in there to make the play is Walker. Howie Kendrick now at the plate. Kendrick goes deep to left. This one might go. Howie Kendrick clutch again with a solo shot. We saw him come through in game number 2. He's done it again here. Howie Kendrick ties the game here in the 8th inning with a solo home run. Here's Anthony Rendon, 4-4 game. Rendon will go into the gap. That one's going to get down, so a 1-out double by Rendon. As the Nationals try to add, or take the lead, I should say. Bryce Harper now in a big spot. Johnny Vandermeer's come in the pitch. This one's laced in the center, but the play's going to be made out there. Walker's got it. 2 outs. Here's Zimmerman. Zimmerman lines a single to left. That's going to get down. So runners on the corners. And Murphy's at the plate. And Vandermeer in a tough spot. Murphy will hit this one hard into right, but right at the left fielder. Goodman makes the catch. So the Nationals tie it up but cannot take the lead. Bottom 8. Here's Jordan. Facing Ryan Madsen. Jordan will line this one to center. Catch is going to be made there. Trey Turner at the plate here in 9th inning. Turner hits it to third. Play's going to be made there. Riggs makes it. Turner's out. 2 outs for Matt Wieters. Wieters strikes out swinging. So the Nationals can't get anything in the 9th. We'll move to the bottom of the 9th now. Sean Doolittle in the pitch. Bob Walker at the plate to lead off the bottom frame of the 9th inning. Here at Crosley Field. This is hit to first. Going to be a tough play. Let's see if they get it there in time. They do. Doolittle covers the base. They just get him. Goodman's the hitter with 2 outs. Goodman lines a shot to right, but that's going to drop in there for a single in front of Harper. And Puris now up there with 2 outs and a man on. They pick off Goodman at first. Pick off play by Doolittle. He gets the man at first, so quick move, and they get the tag down. We're moving to extras. 10th inning here from Cincinnati. Brian Goodwin at the plate. This is line to center field. Going all the way out to make the place. The shortstop Myers. Here's Rendon with 2 outs. 4-4 game. Rendon takes strike 3. We'll move bottom 10th. Tied at 4. Alex Kimperis now back at the plate. He was up there when the pickoff play happened. And he lines a single to center. So Kimperis starts the inning off well here in the 10th with a leadoff single. Ernie Lombardi now at the plate. Lombardi hits it back to the mound, picked up by the pitcher, throw to second. They get the lead man. Lombardi will be at first with 1 out. Romero's the pitcher. Lombardi on second now. Here's Lou Riggs. And Riggs will hit this one to right. Coming in is Harper. He'll have it. So Frank McCormick has a chance on 2 out. Winning run on second base. Here's the pitch. This is hit into center, but should be playable. Coming in the center fielder has it. Taylor makes the play. We'll move to the 11th here from Crosley Field. We're tied at 4. Bryce Harper now at the plate. Harper swings at a pitch inside, but the ball gets away. But the throw is made by Lombardi. 2 outs. Here's Dan Murphy. 11th inning. Tie game. Murphy hits it to first, right at the first baseman. McCormick smothers it unassisted. We'll move bottom of the 11th, tied at 4. Romero's still in the game facing Spud Davis. Davis will pop this one up. Should be playable. Catcher is there to play it. Wieters has got it. 2 outs for Billy Myers. Myers strikes out. Romero doing a great job here in relief. We are moving to the 12th inning as this marathon game continues. 4-4 the score. Trey Turner on the at the plate against Jake Moody, who's on the mound. Turner hits it to short. Play's going to be made there. Throw is in time. A nice play there by Myers. 1 out. Here's Wieters. there's who homered earlier. Here's a fly ball. That's going to be caught. Left center. Nice play by Hayfie. We move bottom 12. Romero still in the game. Val Goodman at the plate. The Reds looking for a way to win this ball game. And they get off to a good start here. Leadoff walk. Here's Campuris. Coda Glover, the new pitcher. Another walk. So 2 walks here to start the 12th. The Reds in big business here, and one of their best hitters at the plate, Lombardi, nobody out. This is hit to left field, coming over in left center to make the play is Kendrick. They had it shifted on well. The runners cannot advance. Lou Riggs now will get a chance. Hubbard delivers. There's a ground ball. That's going to get through. They're going to hold the runner at third, and the bases are loaded here, fans, with 1 out. The Reds looking to win this ball game. It's come down to Chick Hayfie, and Joe Ross is in relief. Infield in. 1 out. 4-4 game. Bases loaded. And Hayfie strikes out. What a big strikeout there. Ross comes up huge with the strikeout, and now it's up to Luis Garcella. One more chance. Can Ross get out of it? Grounded to short. Play made the short way. Turner takes it himself. And yes, indeed, the Nationals and Ross escape a very precarious 12th inning. We'll move to the 13th. Still tied at 4. Ross is going to hit for himself. He'll strike out. But Dusty Baker running out of some arms here. He's got to go with what he's got. Anthony Rendon now with 2 outs in the 13th. This is hit to center for a single. Rendon gets the 8th Washington hit. Here's Bryce Harper. Harper's going to single his center with the runner going. Rendon's moving to third, so it's first and third here with 2 outs. Harper comes through. And a big spot here for Ryan Zimmerman as Joe Cascarella comes on in relief. 2 outs, runners on the corner, 13th inning. Zimmerman hits this one to center. That one's going to drop. It will drop. Rendon will score, and it is now 5-4 Nationals. They take the lead on the Zimmerman single. Here's Dan Murphy. Murphy will hit this one to first, but it is bobbled. Play cannot be made there. Scarcella with an error, and now Trey Turner has a big chance to break this game open. Base is loaded. Turner hits it to short. Play will be made at second. They get the force. So the Nationals take the 5-4 lead here, bottom 13. It could have been worse, but let's see if Ross can close it out. Jimmy Outlaw has come in now to lead off the inning as a pinch hitter. Outlaw hit this one too short. Turner, an easy play, 1 out. The Nationals looking to take a commanding lead in this series. Here's Hub Walker, 13th inning. Walker lines one that'll drop for a hit. So they're not done yet. The Reds trying to get back and survive. Billy Myers coming up with the man on. Myers representing the winning run, but he strikes out, and Ross has just been good when he's had to be. And it all comes down to Ivel Goodman. 1-run game, 2 outs, 13th inning. Fly ball. This could be playable. Bryce Harper comes in. He's got it. That'll do it. 13-inning marathon goes the way of the Nationals, 5-4. Some wonderful pitching, especially by John Ross. Out of the pen, Ross will get the win. 5-4. Peaches Davis pitched 6 innings earlier. Only 1 earned run. Ryan Zimmerman 3 for 6 with 3 RBIs. The big RBI in the 13th. Rendon 3 for 6, scored 2 runs, including the big run in the 13th. 14 hits for the Reds, not good enough. Ross with the wonderful work, especially getting out of a 12th inning jam with the bases loaded. Striking out, man, when he had to. And this is a backbreaker, one would think, now for the Reds. They lose a 13-game 13-inning marathon game at home. Down now 3-0 in the series. All hope seems to be lost here. But one more win left for the Nationals. Tanner Roark will take the mound against Al Hollingsworth. At this point, the Reds just hoping to save some face and avoid the sweep. After the marathon of game number 3, we take a break and get ready for the action of game 4. Can the Nationals sweep away the Reds and put this series to bed? So game 4 here, we're top 3. Bryce Harper up with 2 on and 2 out. And Harper will hit this one. Diving play by the first baseman. Play at first. Ball gets away. So Harper will reach, and that will load the bases. McCormick could not make the play to get Harper. And Anthony Rendon coming up there with 2 outs. Bases loaded against Hollingsworth. Rendon swings and hits this one high to center, but I don't think it has enough carry. Getting over there is the center fielder Walker, and that will end the threat. The Nationals leave the bases loaded. Bottom 4 here. Billy Myers up there facing Tanner Roark. And Myers hits this one. He's out. Double play. Murphy with the relay, so that will end that threat. We'll move to the 5th. Still a scoreless game. Dan Murphy up there with Kendrick on first. Nobody out. This one's hit to short. Nice backhanded pickup. Relay to first. Another beautiful defensive play in this game. The Reds now turn a double play. McCormick with the nice scoop at first base. Scoreless battle here. We've moved to the 7th. Matt Wieters facing Johnny Vandermeer in relief. Nobody out. Wieters hits it the other way. He'll get a single here. Start the inning off right. Michael Taylor now at the plate. Taylor's hit this one to second. Turn to second base. Relay to first. Another double play. Whoa, is there some slick fielding going on by the Reds in this one? Another twin killing. We move bottom 7th. Here's Lou Riggs. Man on first. Riggs will line a single up the middle. Lombardi's going to turn on now. He'll hold at second. So first and second, only 1 out. And then Kinsler on in relief, facing Chick Chafee here. This one's lined to center field. Coming in hard, the center fielder. Taylor to make the play, so 2 outs now. Runners advanced. Frank McCormick at the plate. 2 outs. Line shot deep to right. This one is going to be caught. It looks like the play was made by Harper. What a play by Bryce Harper, saving 2 runs. Full extension and dive, losing his hat. What a play by Harper. And we'll move to the 8th, still scoreless. Howie Kendrick to lead off the 8th inning. What defense we've seen in this ball game. This is hit to short, but that'll get through. So Kendrick with a single. And Murphy now at the plate. Murphy hits this one all right. That'll get down. A base hit. Runner moving the 3rd. So a big inning here for the Nats. They got runners on the corners for Ryan Zimmerman. Nobody out. Infield's come in. Zimmerman pops it up, so that'll be a big out. Infield flying effect. So 1 out here, and here's Bryce Harper. Harper strikes out. He can't hold up. So the Reds bullpen, led by Cascarella here, are pitching well, but it's Anthony Rendon who's the last chance in the 8th. And Rendon hits it up the middle. He comes through with a single. Anthony Rendon, clutch as can be. Single up the middle. Scoring the first run of this game. 1-0. It is Nationals ahead. And Trey Turner looking to build on that lead. That ball gets away. Another run's going to score. 2-0 now. The Nationals, as they're looking to close out this series. We move bottom 8th. Jordan on, facing Brandon Kinsler. And there's a base hit. Gonna get down there in right. So the Reds doing what they can to try to come back. Here's Hub Walker. Runner going, swing and a miss, strikeout, but the steal is made. Matson gets the strikeout. Jordan's on second, 1 out for Billy Myers. Ryan Matson, the pitcher. This is hit too short. Nice play made there by Turner, but the ball gets away. Turner can't make the throw. The ball goes into the stands, and the Reds get the run they're looking for. It's 2-1 now. Billy Myers on second, still only 1 out. Ivo Goodman at the plate. Well, Turner made a nice play, couldn't get the out. There's a grounder to right. So there's going to be runners on the corners. Only 1 out. Huge spot here for Cam Purris. Doolittle, the closers, come into the game. And Doolittle walks Cam Purris. Bases loaded here. The Reds with a huge opportunity. They couldn't cash these in game number 3. Let's see if Lombardi now can come through. Bases loaded. 2-1 game. 1 out. 8th inning. And Lombardi shoots this one to center. That ball's going to get all the way to the wall. Ernie Lombardi with the biggest hit of the series for the Reds. It's a triple. 3-run score. The Reds finally break through here. A 3-run triple, making the score 4-2. We'll move now to the 9th. Gene Schott has come in to close this thing. 2 outs. Howie Kendrick representing the tying run with the man on first. Delivery, and Kendrick pops it up to center field. Should be an easy play. It is. Walker makes it, and the Reds survive here. Game number 4. They put 4 runs on the board in the 8th inning. Thanks in large part to the triple by Ernie Lombardi. I guess the scorer changed it to a double, making it an error on his way to third base, but either way, that 3 RBI hit in the 8th inning was the backbreaker. Sean Doolittle could not come through. Tanner Rourke and Al Hollinsworth pitched well. And the Reds hold off elimination, hold off the embarrassment of a sweep with the win here in game number 4. So the series now 3-1. We got one more game at Crosley Field. Let's see if the Reds could somehow stay alive. The task a huge one, as Steven Strasburg will take the mound for the Nationals. Facing Lee Grissom, the Reds will try to send this game back to Washington. Game 5, with everything on the line. Reds versus Nats. So game 5 here, Crosley Field. Chikafy up there against Strasburg, who's in a bit of a jam here. First and second, only 1 out. This one's lifted to right. Coming in there is Harper. He'll make a play. Runner will not advance. 2 outs. Matt Wieters at the plate. Top of the third. This one's hit deep to left. Wieters got all of this one, it looks like. He did. Solo home run, Matt Wieters. 1-0 Nats here in the 3rd inning. We'll move to the bottom of the 3rd. 1-0 still. Alex Campuris up. 2 outs. Runners first and second. Strasburg delivers. Here's ball 4. So Strasburg, although he hasn't let up a run, he hasn't been super sharp here in game number 5. Here's Lombardi. Danger here, as Lombardi was the hero in game 4. And there's ball 4. So Strasburg walks in a run. We are now tied here at Crosley Field. And Lou Riggs with a big chance here to give the home team the lead. But that's popped up. Should be playable. Making the play is Turner. But Strasburg lets up a run. We're tied at 1 here. Move bottom 5. Lombardi back up there with 2 outs and the man on. Lombardi will lift this one to left. This communication out there, and it's going to be a base hit, as Turner couldn't get to it. So here's Lou Riggs, 2 outs. Chance for the Reds. This is hit to second base. Murphy makes the play. And the 1-1 tie remains here as we'll move to the 7th. Only 2 hits so far for the Nationals. Bill Hallahan in there to face Bryce Harper to start the 7th. And Harper lifts one down the line here into the corner. Harper has a leadoff double to right field, so good start here for the Nationals as their star comes through. First and second now, nobody out. Trey Turner coming up. Jake Moody has now come on the pitch for the Reds. This one's hit to center field. That'll get down. Here comes Harper. No, he's going to hold. So the Nationals have the bases loaded. Now they've taken the lead 2-1 with Michael Taylor up there, runners second and third. The Nationals looking to break this open. This one's hit to left. That ball's going to be caught. Nice play out there by the shortstop. Myers gets there. 2 outs now for Adam Lind. Big spot. Lind will go to left. This ball is slicing but caught. So we hit the stretch. It is 2-1 Nationals. Bottom 7th here. Hub Walker facing Matt Brace. The Nats trying to close out this series. This one's lifted to right. That's going to be a base hit. Billy Myers now at the plate. Myers hits a line shot up the middle. That's going to get through. Runner moving all the way to third. He'll beat the throw. So it's on the corners for the Reds. Down a run. Nobody out here in the 7th for Ivel Goodman. Romero now in the pitch. This one's lifted to the left. Will it be deep enough? Runners tagging. Here comes the throw. Cut off. So the Reds will tie the game here in the 7th. 2-2. And Campuris up there with a 1 out. Campuris is late swinging there. He'll strike out. Second out. We'll move now to the 8th with Dan Murphy facing Whitey Moore in a tie game. Another tie game here. Murph takes ball 4. He'll be the leadoff base runner here in the 8th inning. Zimmerman now at the plate. Zimmerman will hit this one to third. Runner was moving, so the only play will be made at first. Hit and run on there by the Nationals and Dusty Baker. Murphy's on second base. Harper now with a chance to make a difference here. Harper's going to line a single to left. That gets down. Run around in third. He's going to try to score. He will. Bryce Harper with a clutch single here in the 8th inning. Making it 3-2 Nationals. We'll move bottom 8th now. Oda Glover's come in to face Lou Riggs. The Reds need another rally. This is laced into right for a leadoff single. Leafy now hits this one to center. That one should be playable. Taylor has it. Up Jordan now. Jordan with a single to left. That'll get down. Runners first and second. Only 1 out. As Jordan singles on a full count here. Bud Davis pinch hitting in a big spot.
Strike 3. Yeah.
But he looks at strike 3 inside corner. Spud Davis striking out. Glover with a big strikeout. Hub Walker now 2 outs, 8th inning in a big spot. This is hit to third. Plays made there. Short way to second. Rendon with a very difficult play made to look easy. And we've moved now bottom 9th. The Nationals 3 outs away from closing out this series. The Reds looking to rally. Billy Myers now facing Joe Ross, who was so good in the last game. Here's a ground ball to short. Trey Turner makes it look easy. 1 out. Ivel Goodman now the hitter. Nobody on. 1-run ball game. Again to Turner. Turner again makes the play look easy. 2 up, 2 down. And Alex Campuris, the last hope for the Reds. Here's the pitch. Ground to the Turner again. Turner takes his time, fires to first in time. Turner makes all 3 plays to end this ball game. And the Washington Nationals, as expected, have taken this series. 4-1 is the final. They win it. Taking this last game 5 here, 3-2. Bryce Harper with a big RBI single in the 8th inning. Lee Grissom pitched well. Strasburg struck out 5 in 6 innings of solid work. But it was the late innings that made the difference. Matt Wieters had a home run. And Joe Ross pitched very well in this series. Kind of taking over the closer duties for Sean Doolittle, but didn't matter. The Nationals not really pushed in this series. They take it pretty comfortably as expected. Winning those first 2 games at home. Winning Game 3, losing Game 4, and coming back to wrap it up in Game 5, Game 3, the 13-inning marathon. For the Reds, Lombardi, their best player, did have an excellent series. He went 10 for 20 with 4 RBIs. Can't really complain about that. Ivor Goodman hit .333. Not much firepower, however, for this team. Lee Grissom struck out 16 and was very good in both his starts, but took the loss in Game 1 and unlucky in Game 2 late. The likes of Paul Derringer and Bill Hallahan, big trouble, however, for the Reds, as they couldn't get it done on the mound. Howie Kendrick with a good series at .417. Bryce Harper, .286. Matt Wieters, 2 home runs, .263, and called some good games. Matt Scherzer was excellent in his 1 start. Only got to pitch once, struck out 12 in his outing. Joe Ross was excellent. Sean Doolittle had his issues, so lost the closer job there in the middle of the series. And Steven Strasburg, in both his starts, pitched fairly well. So that's the end of that. The MVP, Howie Kendrick is who we're calling the MVP of the game is. He went 10 for 24 with 3 RBIs and a home run to hit .417. Decent series for Kendrick. A couple clutch hits as well, if I remember correctly. Struck out 6 times, did not get on base much, did score 3 runs. Some dependable defense as he played the outfield. But either way, that'll do it. As expected, the 2017 Washington Nationals take care of the 1937 Reds, 4-1. This one was pretty predictable, but still enjoyable. Hope you've been following. Hope you continue to enjoy our matchups. Presented, of course, by Out of the Park Baseball 20. Hope you're subscribing. Hope you're following. We'll be right back here with you for another matchup very, very shortly.